Shalom, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a late night talk episode. This is probably number 3 now. 3. As I have been missing them lately, but today I want to talk tonight. It is, let me see, 10:34 at night. Oh yeah, don't forget to grab your drink, coffee, tea, soda, the drink, and wine, whatever you like. I have my water and my soda as well. That's what I want. That's what I'm drinking tonight. So, anyways, don't worry, I do have a play scrap on. But besides that, we're gonna be talking about the 44 Laws of Peace. I got this book here, like probably last year. I got this book off of TikTok, and I realized you can only buy it off of TikTok. So I wanted to read law number, let's see here, number 4, say less. I picked this one because I realized a lot of people do ramble on about nonsense that doesn't have nothing to do with the conversation. And also I realized say less. Don't get everybody all your information about you. They don't need to know. They don't need to know your business, because sometimes people, when you say too much, people can use that against you as well. Everything is a learning process. So let's go ahead and do law 4, say less. It says, do not over-explain yourself. People tend to go into long rants when explaining themselves and often spit out more than is necessary. Most of the time, these explanations call for no more than a simple answer. Late for work? Then tell your boss, sorry, running late this morning. Rambling on about everything that went wrong that led to you being late is unnecessary. There is no need to go into a long, convoluted explanation unless asked. Keep this in mind, especially in business environments where over-explaining can come off as insecure rambling. Remember, the less you say, the less you have to worry about saying saying something stupid. About saying something wrong, but no, it says saying something stupid. Y'all see that? Which is true. And also, I know it says, sorry, running late. I ain't sorry. Well, I guess you say sorry, but for me, I say sorry a lot. Where sometimes I'm like, I don't need to say sorry. It's okay. If you late, you late. Oh, I didn't mean that to happen. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about this. I'm learning not to say sorry so much. But I guess in this situation, I guess you say sorry, running late this morning. But yeah. So, perfect example. Saying less is a good thing. I remember I had to, what was it? I had to take my daughter to the hospital. I called because she was like really sick, bronchitis, whatever it was, and she was like coughing. So I was like, I gotta take my daughter to the hospital. I felt like I was saying too much. And then I was like, another one where I wasn't feeling well. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna explain myself. I don't need to. I'm not feeling well. I'm calling out sick. So all I did was, I'm not feeling well. I'm not coming in today. And that's it. I didn't explain. I didn't like go to this whole rant of why I can't come in, what's going on with my symptoms, this and that. They don't need to know that. If they really want to know, they'll ask. But they said, I hope you feel better. I was like, cool beans. I'll take that. If you do hear noise in the background, it is Soraya on her phone as she's trying to relax. But I really wanted to make this video. Okay, there's another law I wanted to talk about is commit to yourself. As you know, in my last video, I was talking about the envelope challenge. I was just, and also budgeting, that budget book I have, and commit to yourself. I feel like this one's a very long one just because it's just like you really, it was an eye opener when I read this law number 5, commit to yourself. I realize a lot of us do this and we don't commit to ourselves. We commit to everybody else or try to, but we don't commit to our own selves and don't do it. Let me read some of this for you guys. Imagine the kind of person you would be if you did everything you said you were going to do. This week, I am going to start eating better. I am going to start working out again. I am going to work on that side business I have been thinking about. And I am going to be patient with those that annoy me. Now, realize that the only thing stopping you from being that person is yourself. To be the best version of yourself is as simple as keeping the promise you make to yourself. Unfortunately, like most things in life, this is easier said than done. I completely agree. We all make promises to ourselves, especially the New Year's resolutions and trying to make sure like everybody is like, oh, I'm gonna work out. Oh, I'm gonna be like this size when it hits summertime, or like, oh, I'm gonna be saving like $50,000 next year. Don't worry about it. I'll have it. Yada yada yada. No, we actually need to start making promises to ourselves. And like last week, I committed. I was like, yo, I said I wanted to do this, so I'm doing it. I am doing my challenge, my envelope challenge. I'm going to show you guys at the end, and actually, beginning of like around that week of May 6th, bless you. I should actually have $500 saved up because since I get paid bi-weekly, I take out that much bi-weekly out my check and just have to budget what I get. And I think this is something that like I will have discipline. It's just, it's an eye opener. I'm keeping my promise to myself. Is for me, it feels like I feel at ease, happy, excited, joyful. I'm just like, dang, like, you know how many times I say, oh, I'm going to this, oh, I'm going to do that. I don't do it because I'm just too tired. I don't feel like it. Make excuses. Nah, this time I'm not. This time I'm like, yo, you're going to do this. You're going to do this. Period. And that's what I'm doing. Whew, I'm doing it. I can't back down. And it also make me think about other promises that I told myself before January, and I think I even wrote them down. You're going to need to start. I need to do them. Get it done. Out the way. Oh yeah, I got a new cover. Like I said, I got a new comforter. I got it. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff. Like I said, I was gonna get. Except for this one thing, I actually need to go get and stop overthinking it. Pick it, get it, and get it over it. Like I said, I was gonna do. All right, let's finish. All right, where was we? When we make a promise to ourselves, we are eager to keep it and swear on our lives that we will. But when the time comes to keep that promise, the version of us that was so committed is nowhere to be found. Instead, in their place, we find a version of ourselves that argues like a lawyer in the opposite direction, trying to rationalize why we shouldn't fulfill said promises. It's too hot, I'm too tired, but just like I was saying, that was a stupid idea. I have said that before to myself. It's not that important. I can do it later. Now we all have said that before. I can do it later, and I realize later is never promised to you. You see, the reason it's easy to make the promise is because you are not the one who needs to keep the commitment. It's the future you who is reasonable for that. This is this is the appeal of procrastination. It gives you today by promising you'll do what's necessary tomorrow. There is a whole subculture that grew up waiting till the last minute to complete a 3-month book report that night before it was due. Not me, I did that before. Whew. Okay, sorry. While no idle sorry. Whew. While not idle, this mindset might work for school and work, but it is ineffective when it comes to bettering ourselves. There is no due date. No one but ourselves to hold us responsible for our comments to ourselves. That future you will be the same uncommitted to you unless you do something about it and change immediately. Realize, too, that the more you break promises to yourself, the easier it gets to do so, and the less you end up trusting yourself, whether you realize it or not. Breaking commitments to yourself weakens the will and conditions the soul to not take yourself seriously. It's the same when anyone repeatedly breaks promises. You become untrusting and take it for You become untrusting and take it for fact that they will break their next promise long before they are given the chance. The upside to someone breaking a promise to you is that it's their character that is at stake, not yours. However, Susie. Okay, she's trying to go sleep. Keep moving. Alright. However, when you break a promise to yourself, it's much more than your character that's at stake. It's your life. I might die. Okay. It is possible to break out of this unhealthy relationship with yourself, as it will cost is a small portion of your comfort, which is true. Getting out your comfort zone. The solution is twofold. Number one, strengthen your will by making and upholding small promises to yourself that you can follow through with immediately. This can come in the form of making your bed each day, ending showers with the water on cold, keeping your room in order, taking out the trash when it's full. These tasks should take no longer than 5 minutes, making them achievable for everyone. They are easily manageable. They are easily manageable to the point that to argue against them is silly. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I gotta get something to drink because I'm like, nah. Okay. Ooh. Let's get back to it. I should put this somewhere. Okay. Number 2, if you can do something immediately, don't promise yourself you'll do it later. Do it now. With little things, for example, don't promise you'll start working out tomorrow or next week. Start today. Don't promise yourself you'll stop eating junk food tomorrow. Start today. Don't promise that you'll start living for yourself next year. Start today. There is no need to wait. That's just an excuse not to start. An excuse to push responsibilities on a you that doesn't exist yet. Even the biggest promises can be broken down into manageable portions that you can work on today. As small as these steps are, they will be the foundation on which you build trust for yourself. You have to feel comfortable walking before you can feel confident running. So, ending that one off, I would say keep your promises to yourself. Write them down if you need to. just remember and stay positive. And I know everything's kind of shaky, kind of rough, but you got this, you know? You actually got this. And don't doubt yourself. I doubted myself too many times, but I broke barriers, things I thought I couldn't do, but I did it. And that said, I'm going to end this night off now. You guys take care. Shalom. And until next time. And thank you for supporting me and rocking with your girl. Stay blessed. Bye.